Welcome to Rajendra Tandon videos. We continue with Brahmar Geet by the poet Surdas, who was a 16th century devotional poet and singer known for his lyrics written in praise of Krishna. He wrote in Braj Bhasha, one of the two literary dialects of Hindi. He was a part of the Bhakti movement spreading across the Indian subcontinent. This movement represented empowerment of the masses. The corresponding spiritual movement of the masses first happened in South India in the 7th century and spread to North India in the 14th to 17th centuries. In Brahmar Geet, Surdas has included verses describing Uddhava visiting Braj to convey Krishna's message to gopis who had been left pining for him when he suddenly left for Mathura. Uddhav is conversant with yoga and Brahma Jnana and is not even distantly conversant with amor, that is prem, love, sex. When the gopis, still disturbed with Krishna's departure, inquire of him about Krishna, Uddhav talks of the formless Brahma and Yoga. This irritates the gopis who angrily compare Uddhav with a black bee which had just flown into the crowd. The gopis repeatedly chant Krishna's name. They taunt Uddhav through the medium of the bee. These verses are therefore named Brahmar Geet. Today's verse is most interesting because it describes in great detail the games which gopis played with Krishna, the good times they had, and why they are suffering in his absence. They cannot forget their love affair with him. Udho खरिये जरी हरि के सूलन की. His memory pierces our body and mind like a nail, like a knife. कुंज कलोल करे बन ही बन, सुधी बिसरी व भूलन की. The games we played with him in the forest on the banks of Jamuna are unforgettable. We have forgotten how to forget him. It's a lovely sentence. Sudhi bisri va bhulan ki. We do not know how to forget Krishna. We have lost that faculty. ब्रज हम दौरी आंख भर लीनी, देखी शाहे नव मूलन की. Into the new trees we would rush it to him and he would take us in his arms. आंख भर लीनी, अब वह प्रीति कहाँ लो बरनो, वह जमुना के कुलन की. How do we describe that affection, that love play on the banks of Yamuna? वह छवि छाके रहे दो लोचन, वैया गही बन झूलन की. We used to swing into his arms. We used to swing with him sitting on a swing. Our eyes were never satiated by looking at him. Yet we wanted to see him again and again, play games with him. खटकती है वह सूर हिए वो, माल दई मोहे फूलन की. That is what hurts us. Krishna, who gave us garlands of flowers, has gone away. The time has snatched the pleasure we had in his company, but we cannot delete his memories from our mind. इस पद में गोपियों ने उद्धव के समक्ष अपने बीते हुए दिन और उन सुखमय क्षणों और प्रेम प्रसंगों को स्मरण किया है जिन्हें उन्हें परमानंद की प्राप्ति होती थी। उनके स्मृति पटल पर खींचे हुए ये चित्र बहुत सजीव हैं। जरा ध्यान से सुनिए। उद्धव श्री कृष्ण के वियोग की पीड़ा से अत्यंत संतप्त हैं हम लोग। सूल की तरह वो हमें चुभती है पीड़ा। उनके भूलने की वृत्ति भी हमें भूल गई है, हम उन्हें भुला नहीं सकते। यूं हमें तुम भुला ना पाओगे। जब वो नए नए निकुंजों की छाया में देखकर दौड़ते हुए हमें अपनी छाती में लिपटा लेते थे, प्यार करते थे, वे मधुर स्मृति आज भी हमारे मन में जीवित है। जब वे यमुना के तट पर हमें मिला करते थे, नाना प्रकार की आनंद क्रीड़ाएं आंखों में नाच रही हैं। उस समय जब कृष्ण हमारी बाहों को पकड़कर वन में झूला झूलते थे, तो उनकी अपूर्व और अलौकिक सुंदरता को देखकर हमारे दोनों नेत्र पूर्ण तृप्त हो जाते थे। वह छवि छाकी रहे दो लोचन, वैया गही बन झूलन की। हमें अपार आनंद प्राप्त होता था उनके बाजुओं के अंदर, उनके प्यार में। आज हृदय कसकता है। कृष्ण ने तो हमें फूलों की मालाएं पहनाई थी, परंतु समय ने यह सब कुछ हमसे छीन लिया है। पर जो चित्र हमारे मन पर खींचे हुए हैं वो किसी तरह भी मिट नहीं सकते। बहुत ही सुंदर वर्णन है। गोपियों के मन की व्यथा और कृष्ण के साथ उनकी लीला का चित्र बहुत कम ऐसा देखने को मिलेगा जो सूरदास ने 5 या 6 पंक्तियों में दे दिया है। लेकिन इसके परे सोचने की जो बात है, सूरदास combined bhakti and shringar to describe union and separation with an intensity seldom achieved before anywhere by any other poet. His verses not only reach a pinnacle of emotional content, but are also rated high for a poet's craft. His language is simple, expression spontaneous, and words full of learning. He is rich in imaginative similes and metaphors. All the images in this particular verse are commonplace between lovers sitting on a swing, embracing each other, fondling each other, playing on the river bank, exchanging flowers. It's so common, but that has been made so special by Surdas in his words. He relates it to the pain the gopis are suffering and the pleasure Krishna used to give them. They long for that time, which, as we know from a study of Srimad Bhagavatam, never returned. Surdas is one of the greatest of Hindi poetry. He not only enriched literature with emotion and linguistic excellence, but also pioneered a unique tradition in Krishna Kavya. I rest here today. I shall come to you with another video tomorrow.